What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another video. Today I got a nice treat for you guys. As you guys can see in the title, I did get rid of my GMC Sierra and I bought myself a new truck. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Well, here you guys have it. This is a 2023 Ford F-150 in the Lariat trim. Of course, this does have the 5.0 liter V8 with the 10-speed transmission behind it. You guys might tear me up in the comments for trading in my GMC Sierra with the 6.2 for this F-150 with the 5.0. Some of you guys might like it. I personally, so far, I'm loving the truck. It's completely different than my GMC. The interior feels premium compared to my GMC Sierra, and I'm loving it. As you guys can see, it's black in color. This does have the, I guess the chrome package, you can say, which is chrome bumper, chrome grille, chrome mirror caps, chrome door handles, chrome wheels, and chrome running boards. The plan is to eventually color match everything because I'm a big fan of color match bumpers and whatnot. But for now, it actually works pretty good. All the chrome and the chrome wheels and all that, it actually ties in everything together. So it could be me getting old that I'm actually liking the chrome this time, but I'm liking it. As far as the engine, I guess I'll go ahead and pop the hood for you guys, and we could talk a little bit more about the Coyote engine that it has. In 2021, they came out with the Gen 4 Coyote. 18 to 20 had the Gen 3, and this 21 and up have the Gen 4. There's two main differences, or two changes I should say, to the Gen 4 Coyote. One is being that they introduce cylinder deactivation in these Gen 4 Coyotes. That pretty much helps with fuel economy. It goes from V8 to V4 when you're cruising on the highway. That there's the only thing that I don't like, because GM has a similar system, I guess, and it was very problematic. The GMs would drop lifters and it was just a big mess. So I'm hoping that Ford has a better design, and I guess, you know, we'll find out with this Gen 4. It's too soon to call. The number two thing that they changed in the Gen 4 versus the Gen 3 is that the oil pump is belt driven. It's a reinforced Teflon wet belt, and the reason why it's wet is because it actually is in the oil pan and the oil keeps it lubed up. You might figure, okay, a belt, you know, what's the service interval on those? As far as I know from reading up and doing research, Ford has already tested that belt system for the oil pump up to 1100 horsepower, and they had no issues. So obviously Ford, the engineers, know what they're doing. The Gen 3 had oil pump issues. It would break the oil pump. So this is their way of fixing that issue. So again, it's too soon to tell how it would be, how it'll turn out, but as they mentioned, they tested it up to 1100 horsepower. So this Generation 4 Coyote does have a bump up in horsepower and a bump up in torque. As it is from the factory, it's 400 horsepower and 410 foot-pound of torque. The Gen 3 had 395 horsepower, I believe, and 400 foot-pound of torque. So it's a bump in horsepower and a bump in foot-pound torque. So again, my goal here for this Coyote engine would be to obviously supercharge it, whether it be a Whipple or a VMP supercharge. I don't know if I want to jump straight into that or jump into maybe the NA game for a little bit and see how she does. This truck is a flex fuel, truck, so I'll be able to run E85, 93, or a mix of both. Let's talk about the interior real quick. I don't want to make this video too long for you guys, but as far as the interior goes, as I mentioned, it's pretty premium versus my GMC Sierra. As you guys can see, I got a full digital dash and a 12-inch screen over here. Let me make sure the music's down. Don't get no copyright. So the cool thing about this this Ford is that it has a few, I should say, quite a bit of driving modes. To be exact, I believe it has, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 8 driving modes. So with that being said, I guess I can show you those. The first driving mode that we have is Sport. The second you put into Sport, the truck automatically shifts into 4-wheel drive auto. And when Sport mode, you'll get a lot firmer shifts and the gears tend to hold out a little bit longer. We got an Eco mode, which obviously Eco means, well, gas saving. I'm pretty sure the whole cylinder deactivation will be working in this mode a lot more. Tow haul. Obviously tow haul is for whenever you're pulling things, trailer, whatever. I'm pretty sure in this mode it actually holds the gears as well, so that way you can pull with no issue. After tow haul, you got normal mode, which normal mode is pretty normal. Shifts are like butter. Obviously the cylinder deactivation will be in this mode as well. After normal, we have slippery mode. In slippery mode, the second you put it into that mode, it does go into 4-wheel drive auto. In case the roads are wet, you know, it can help you with traction. Deep snow and sand, the second you put it into that mode, you do get put into 4-wheel drive high. Traction control gets turned off and the rear differential automatically locks. After that, we do have mud and ruts. When you put it in that mode, you're still in 4-wheel drive high, you have traction control off, and your locking differential is automatically locked in the rear. Rock crawl, which would be putting you into 4 low, traction control is off, and your rear differential will be automatically locked. So those are pretty much all the driving modes that this truck does have. And as well, as I've mentioned to you about the locking diff, you do have that feature down here. Along with the 4-wheel drive selection button, you have 2 high, 4 auto, and 4 low. You push this button here and it locks up your rear differential. This truck is equipped with the Max Tow package, which comes factory with 373 gears. And I believe towing, it's at 13,000 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. So that's quite a bit for this setup. But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. As you guys can see, it's pretty premium. This shifter does go down, allows you to open up the workbench. You can put it back up. Heated, cooled seats, everything you figure. The back seats as well do have the heated function, which only happens on the outboard seats. But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Future plans for this truck, as I mentioned, the goal is to get it supercharged. But I'm not sure, like I said, if I'm gonna jump directly into that. I might just do the NA game on the 85, see what it does. I have a few buddies of mine that have crew cabs supercharged and they're well into the 10s, 10.6, 10.5s. So it's definitely doable. These Coyotes react pretty good with simple mods and definitely love being supercharged. So as far as mods that I did already or modifications, I did change out the factory antenna. That thing was like 20 feet tall, so this shorty antenna looks way better in my opinion. I also did add a bed liner. Unfortunately, when I bought the truck, it did not have a bed liner, so I did get a Rhino lining bed liner. Because I do definitely throw a lot of stuff in the back of the truck. We go to the beach a lot and I throw barbecue pits, chairs, canopies, all that good stuff. Definitely didn't want to scratch up the paint, I'm sorry. Speaking of paint, again, it is black, which is hard to keep clean and it shows everything. So I am gonna paint correct it, and I'm gonna do a ceramic coating and possibly do a film up front just to protect the front. Let's see what else. I am gonna level it. I do got a leveling kit on its way, and let's see, a catch can. I do have a oil catch can on its way as well. So whenever I get those parts in, we'll do a short video of the install and whatnot. I might just leave it leveled with these street tires, brand new tires. I might as well use them till it's time to replace them. Plus, I'm loving the fuel economy on this thing. I'm getting like 17, 18 in the city, which is great. Highway, I believe these things get like 22 from what I read. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, in a nutshell. I hope you guys agree with my decision. If not, let me know in the comments below. But I'm happy with the truck so far. Truck feels premium. I haven't really got it on it just yet because there's a 1,000-mile braking period. So once I do that, once I hit that milestone, I do plan on doing a draggy the way it sits right now and see what it runs in the draggy on 93. Of course, that's all I'm filling it up with. And then I'll do another video, I guess, how it runs on E85 on the draggy to see if there was much of a difference or if there was any improvement. But yeah, there's a lot more content coming up for you guys. So if you guys are tuning in for the first time, do me a favor, please hit that like button and subscribe button. As you guys can see, this is a new vehicle for the channel. Let me know what you feel, how you feel about the decision that I made. I'm liking it, I'm loving it. I know the potential of these trucks is there, so I can't wait to get this thing modded and see what this whole Coyote 10-speed is all about, what the hype is. You know, my Silverado was, my Sierra was fast, but I doubt it'll be this fast once I'm done with it. So once again, guys, thank you guys for clicking on today's video. Hit that like and sub button, and I'll see you on the next one.